All right, Telegram CEO Pavel Durov charged for allowing alleged criminal activity on app and banned from leaving France. So I covered this news lately. I had other two videos talking about it, but basically they tried to arrest him in France by some crimes that he supposedly committed, but actually it was people committing these crimes using his app. So he has a free speech app, and these things might happen there, but it's not actually his fault. But let's try to read and understand the news here. If you want to suggest me some news to read, check the link in description, right? So French judges have issued the charge against Durov tonight and banned him from leaving France. It has been allegedly Durov's platform has been used for child sexual abuse, material, and drug trafficking. Durov was detained on Saturday at Le Bourget airport outside Paris. It is not yet clear exactly what charge has been laid against Durov. The Russian-born CEO, who became a French citizen in 2021, was detained on Saturday outside Paris. It comes after a judicial open inquiry opened last month involving 12 alleged criminal violations. He was released on Wednesday after 4 days of questioning, but he was placed on judicial supervision in order to pay a 5 million euros deposit, or actually 4.2. Okay. Durov is now under a formal investigation by French authorities and has to show up at a police station 2 times a week. And he's under investigation for 6 charges, including complicity in organized criminal distribution of sexual images of children. Another charge is the administration of an online platform to enable illicit transactions by an organized gang. That crime can lead to sentences of up to 10 years in prison and a 500,000 euro fine, the prosecutor's office said. A third is the refusal to share information with authorities when required by law. It's because the app is protected by cryptography. Even him cannot do it, from what I know. Preliminary charges under French law mean magistrates have strong reason to believe a crime was committed but allow more time for further investigation. Telegram has insisted it abides by EU laws and its moderation is within industry standards and constantly improving. Its statement added, it is absurd to claim that a platform or its owner is responsible for abuse of the platform. If convicted, Durov could spend decades in jail. He was first detained upon arrival at Le Bourget airport north of Paris by investigations of France's National Anti-Fraud Office. It comes due to apparent failures to employ enough moderations to stop terrorism, drug trafficking, and money laundering from festering online. French authorities opened a preliminary investigation in February in response to the near total absence of a response by Telegram to judicial requests for data for pursuing suspects, notably those accused of crimes against children, the prosecutor's office said. Durov's arrest in France was caused outrage in Russia, with some government officials branding it politically motivated. The backlash was raised eyebrows among Kremlin critics because in 2018 Russian authorities themselves tried to block the Telegram app but failed, withdrawing the ban in 2020. French President Emmanuel Macron denied on Monday that Durov's arrest was a political move but part of an independent investigation. The UAE Foreign Ministry said Tuesday that it was closely following the case. Born on October 1984 in Leningrad, now St. Petersburg, Russia, Durov is often referred to as the Russian Mark Zuckerberg due to the similarities between VK and Facebook. In 2006, Durov, along with his older brother Nikolai, launched vKontakte, which quickly became Russia's most popular social network. But his time at VK was not without controversy as Durov clashed with Russian authorities over demands to censor content and provide user data to the government. In 2014, under increasing pressure, Durov was forced to sell his stake in VK and left the company. And leaving VK, Durov focused on Telegram and a cloud-based messaging app that he and his brother Nikolai had launched 2013. Okay. And then I have extra information here. More curiosities. And then we'll finish the article. But okay, let me read this in order to try to understand about his life. Pavel Durov has been in self-imposed exile primarily because of his conflicts with the Russian government over issues related to censorship, privacy, and political freedom. The main reason for Durov's exile stems from his time as the CEO of vKontakte (VK), the social media platform he founded. During the 2011-12 and anti-Putin protests, Russian authorities demanded that Durov hand over the personal data of protest organizers and shut down opposition groups on VK. Durov refused to comply with these demands, which put him on a collision course with the Russian government. In 2014, Durov was against pressure by Russian authorities, this time over his refusal to block a VK group that supported the Ukrainian Euromaidan protests and his refusal to hand over the data of Ukrainian users to FSB, Federal Security Service. Following these incidents, he faced legal challenges and his control over VK was weakened. In April 2014, Durov was forced to resign as the CEO of VK as soon after he sold his remaining shares in the company. This resignation and sale were likely not voluntary but a result of immense pressure from Russian authorities and possibly from business interests to close the Kremlin. After losing control of VK, Durov decided to leave Russia, stating that the country was incompatible with internet business at the moment. I would agree with that. Since leaving Russia in 2014, Durov has lived in self-imposed exile. He became a citizen of St. Kitts. Oh, that's a place that you can get a citizenship with Bitcoin, paying with Bitcoin, and navigates through an economy citizenship program and has lived in various countries adopting a nomadic lifestyle. Durov continued to advocate for privacy, freedom of speech, and resistance to the government surveillance principles that are often at odds with the policies of the Russian government. And that's one thing that is going to happen in the future. Something like Bitcoin an app that people that that everyone doesn't know who the owner is. That's the only solution for it. An app without someone in charge, like Satoshi Nakamoto. He's someone, a group, but nobody knows about him. So there's no way to shut this down because there's no way to arrest someone. Maybe a decentralized platform will be the solution because maybe trying to create a decentralized platform and being popular, this is not going to turn out well because of that, because they can arrest you if they don't agree with you. So the best solution maybe would be a decentralized platform, but the government can shut down anyway and you have to use a VPN. So maybe this will decrease the platform usage. So that's something for the future. Let me know what you think here in the comments. But yeah.